Adventure wasn't on the menu. That's what Carly muttered when their SUV skidded into a ditch 20 miles from the nearest paved road. 5 friends. 1 broken GPS. No signal. And a vast wilderness stretching endlessly beneath a blood-orange sky. They had planned a relaxing weekend at Coldwater Lake, but a wrong turn and Harper's stubborn insistence on shortcutting through the pines led them deeper into nowhere. Now, night fell fast and thick. Carly paced beside the smoking hood. "We're not getting cell reception. I told you this road didn't feel right." Harper snapped back. "And I told you we'd be fine." "We're not helpless, Carly. You got us lost," muttered Owen, stepping away from the car, eyes scanning the tree line. No one replied. The silence thickened, disturbed only by the wind moaning through towering pines. Nina, the peacemaker, opened the trunk and pulled out a flashlight. "We need to move. Find higher ground or a road. We'll come back for the car tomorrow." Ben, quiet until now, nodded. "Let's stick together. Don't split up." They set off with minimal gear, flashlights, a couple of protein bars, and Harper's insistence that they'd be back by morning. The forest swallowed their voices, the moon rising between the branches like a pale, silent eye. Hour 1. They followed what looked like a game trail, winding and narrow. The deeper they went, the more unnatural the woods became. Tree trunks blackened like they'd been scorched, moss growing up them in spidery patterns. Somewhere far off, a low howl rose. Owen froze. That wasn't a coyote. Ben tried to laugh, but it came out dry. "Wolves don't come this far south." "You sure?" Carly asked. It sounded huge. The wind shifted, carrying with it the faintest stench of wet fur and rot. Suddenly Nina screamed. Everyone spun around. Nothing was behind them. But her flashlight shook. "I swear, I saw something between those trees. It was huge." Harper dismissed it. "It's shadows. Our eyes are playing tricks." But they all walked faster after that. And quieter. Hour 2. They reached a clearing with a single decaying cabin at its center. The windows were shattered, its porch sagging with age. "Could be shelter," Ben said. "It's probably full of rats," Carly said. They went in anyway. Inside, the air reeked of mildew and something metallic. Blood stains. Long dried, but unmistakable. A shattered mirror on the wall reflected their uneasy faces. Nina found claw marks on the door. Deep, deliberate, and far too high for any normal animal. "What the hell made these?" Harper stared at them, jaw clenched. "We need to keep moving." But they stayed another hour, resting, hoping daylight would come faster. That's when Owen noticed his flashlight flicker. Then go out. Then Harper's. Then all of them. They sat in darkness, breath held. Crunch. Outside the cabin. Crunch. Closer now. Then, a massive shape slammed against the door. Snarls. Wood splintered. Something clawed at the frame, growling deep and guttural. Ben grabbed a rusted chair leg. "Back! Stay back!" But the door held. And whatever was out there let out a long, guttural howl before retreating into the night. Hour 3. They ran. Back into the woods, blindly. Harper led, Nina sobbing behind him. Carly clutched Owen's hand. Ben brought up the rear, flashlight swinging. Then Owen screamed. Carly turned. He was gone. Just gone. The flashlight rolled near a tree, flickering, the ground torn with claw marks. "Owen!" Carly screamed until her voice broke. Ben pulled her back. "We have to keep moving." Hour 4. Carly didn't speak. She stared ahead, numb. Nina walked beside her, arm wrapped tightly around herself. They reached a dried-up creek bed. Strange symbols were etched into the rocks nearby. Circles. Claws. A wolf's skull impaled on a stake. "What is this?" Harper asked. Ben replied grimly. A warning! A howl echoed again. This time, it was closer, and answered by a second. Then a third. They were being surrounded. Nina whispered, "Why us?" Carly finally spoke. "Because someone led us here." They all turned to her. "You said you knew a shortcut," she said to Harper. "But how?" "There were no roads. Just animal trails." Harper scoffed. "You think I planned this?" But Carly stepped closer. "You hated Owen. You knew about him and me." Silence. Nina gasped. "Wait. What?" 3 weeks ago," Carly whispered. "I didn't mean for it to happen." Ben looked between them, betrayal dawning on his face. "You're kidding." Harper didn't deny it. "He told me. Said he wanted to tell you. I figured, maybe a little accident out here would settle things." "You brought us out here to kill Owen?" Nina gasped. "No. Just to scare him. Just to make him talk." His voice cracked. "But I didn't expect, whatever this is." Then, something leaped from the trees. Hour 5. Chaos. A massive, fur-covered beast slammed into Ben, claws raking his side. He fought back, stabbing at it with the broken chair leg. Harper grabbed a burning branch from their small fire. "Get back!" The werewolf turned, yellow eyes gleaming. Then it bounded off, back into the woods. Ben groaned, bleeding badly. "It bit me. We can't stop," Nina whispered. Carly tied his arm. Harper avoided everyone's eyes. They kept moving, limping and staggering through endless trees. Hour 6. Ben grew weaker. Pale. Sweat poured from his face. Then he began growling in his sleep. "We have to leave him," Harper said. "No," Nina snapped. "He's one of us." "Not for long," Harper said, holding the burning branch close. Ben's eyes shot open. Glowed gold for just a second. He snarled and lunged. Carly screamed as he tackled Harper to the ground. The two rolled in the dirt, Ben foaming, nails growing before their eyes. Nina struck him in the head with a rock. Ben fell still. Breathing heavily, Carly backed away. "Oh my God!" Nina was trembling. "We just killed him." "No," Carly whispered. "We killed whatever he became." Hour 7. Dawn threatened on the edge of the sky. A thin, gray light filtering through dead trees. But the howls continued. So many now. The group, down to 3, stumbled into a grove of stones, ancient and moss-covered. Symbols all around. At the center stood a woman. Pale skin. Hollow eyes. Draped in animal skins. "Help us!" Nina cried. The woman smiled. "You are in the boundary. The curse hunts trespassers." Carly stepped forward. "What curse?" The woman pointed at Harper. "He knew. His bloodline began it." "What?" Harper's voice cracked. "Your grandfather killed one of them. Took its pelt. Thought it would bring strength." She stepped closer. "Now they hunt his kin. And anyone who walks beside them." "You're saying this is my fault?" he growled. She tilted her head. "Blood debts are not easily forgotten." Then Harper screamed. A werewolf lunged from behind the stone, a blur of teeth and muscle. It tackled him, dragging him into the forest. His cries echoed for only a moment. Then silence. Hour 8. Only Carly and Nina remained. "I don't want to die here," Nina sobbed. Carly gripped her arm. "Then don't. We stay together. No more secrets. No more lies." The woman's voice followed them as they left the grove. "There is one way out. But it requires a sacrifice." Neither turned back. They ran. Hour 9. The trees thinned. Light ahead. A ranger's road. A wooden outpost with a solar light flickering. They collapsed at the door. Banged on it until their fists bled. A man opened it, older, rifle in hand. "You girls okay?" They nodded. Sobbed. Collapsed. Inside, he gave them blankets. Tea. Don't worry, he said. You're safe now. But Carly noticed something. A claw mark, small, faded, tattooed on his forearm. The door locked behind them with a click. He smiled too wide. And the wolves howled again, not far off. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe for more scary stories.